How's it going, everyone? This is King B with another video. Something that's on my mind, sharing my thoughts once again. But I want to talk about debates. There was a time in my life where I would have debates, especially when it came to life, the truth about life, the Bible, scriptures. I would have those type of debates once upon a time. But I've reached a point where I realized it wasn't making any sense to have debates like that. I've outgrown them. So now what I do is whenever I come across someone and they're talking like they know what they're talking about and they sounded like they really, really sure of themselves, but they're wrong, I kind of just go with it, nod my head, and let them stay in their ignorance, so to speak. That's just where I'm at with it. I'm not having any debates with anyone. I know what I know. You know what you know. And I'd rather just leave it at that. That's just how I feel about it. Like, for example, like online, you see people online, content creators, other content creators, they have debates, spirited debates. And, when you check out these debates, what you usually see is one debater against the other individual having a debate. They both come with their mass followings, their followers. And nobody's really learning anything. At the end of the debate, you're going to have one individual saying they won, the other one saying they won, and their followers agreeing with them. Where's the lesson in that? Because it's biased, right? Each individual who are participating in the events, the people who follow them is going to agree with every word that they say, because they're followers. They're not thinking for themselves. You know what I mean? I'm not saying all now, but most of what you see when you look at the comments, that's what you have. So again, where's the lesson in that? Who's learning something from that? Or if it's on one per individual's platform and the debate is happening on their platform, they're just going to simply dominate it and cut the other individual off, not give them a chance to speak. You see that when you watch that stuff, right? And again, it's like, who's learning anything from that? Who's benefiting from it? You understand what I'm saying? So that's just an example of what I'm talking about, but I've outgrown that. I have outgrown that. There's just something on my mind that I just wanted to share. Just a quick thought. Nobody's really learning anything when you do that, when you have those type of debates, And for myself, from my experiences, I've just seen that it really didn't matter what I was saying, or even if I was proving points and showing evidence of what I was talking about. The individual still walked away believing whatever they chose to believe. So you can't change most people. You can't change their minds. If they are closed-minded, right? If they're closed-minded, their minds are not open to knowledge, to the truth. If they're closed-minded, it don't matter what you say, it don't matter what you show them, they believe what they believe, and that's it. Nothing or no one can change their minds. So you can't talk to a closed-minded individual. You can't. They're not going to listen to you. No matter what you say, no matter what you show them, you can show them evidence. They're not going to listen to you because they believe what they believe, and that's it. So once I realized that, And I grew out of that, like having debates or having conversations, even just a conversation. You can't talk to someone like that. They know what they know. That's it. Just let them stay in their ignorance. That's what I do. But this is just a quick video as I'm out here getting my walk in, getting my daily exercise in, because it's important to move the body. Bodies are made to move. So I'm out here getting my exercise in. Y'all know what I do. Y'all know who I be. This is King B. King B News and Views on YouTube. You can check me out on King B on TikTok. You can check me out. Tiger Bentley on Instagram and Threads. I'm out there, putting in the work and making my content. So please do support. For those of you who are checking me out on TikTok, head on over to YouTube. King B News and Views. There's a lot more content on there. Okay? That's all I got. Love yourself unconditionally. Keep your loved ones close. Protect the babies, the little ones, the women, men. Let's support each other and stand by each other. Let's stand together. Let's stand for what's right. Right? Let's protect our households, our communities. That's our responsibility, my brothers. It is our responsibility. Don't ever forget it. Don't let nobody lie to you or tell you anything different. We are supposed to be protecting our communities and our households, our babies, our little ones, and our women. That's our responsibilities, right? We don't need any outsiders coming in and to do anything. That's on us. That's on our shoulders. So let's do the job and let's get it done. That's it. I'm out. Peace.